First off, before we get riding, I want to show you guys something. This right here, where usually the fuel tank is actually a frunk, right? I actually installed me a little USB cable, so I'm actually charging me within my mess. I'm charging me some GoPro batteries. I can keep all of my goodies right here, you know what I mean? That's super cool. The gas tank is actually up underneath there, so if I take this key, flick it that way, then, okay, hold on. Flick it that way, there we go. And then it comes up like that. I got that bag up there, so it makes it a little bit loftier, but there is our gas tank. And then you got that frunk up there. Yo, it's so stinking awesome. And like I stated, I got the DCT version, the dual clutch transmission. So pretty much what that means is, well, there's no shifting. If you go up over here, you can see there's no clutch. It just rides by itself. It's super smooth. You can see I actually did some upgrades already. Got my bigger windshield. Y'all know I don't like wind. And then my kickstand deal as well. But anyways, let's go ride and talk more and see how the NC750X does. How deep is this sand here? This, again, just being able to take it off like this, and I'm sure you can do this with any bike. But with the NC coming with those extra kind of all-terrainish tires, got a little more grip, a little more confidence again. That's what I think the NC is, that extra boost of confidence. What are these people doing out here? Fishing? Fishing off the pier? Okay, I'm not sure what this. I guess it's like a little fishing hole. Let's turn around and get back on our road. Sorry, bird. Let's see. So there's a little middle, you know, there used to be a casino right here, I believe. If I'm thinking right, there used to be a casino before Katrina, if I'm thinking right. And now I guess he's used it as a fishing. Is that a pelican? No, I don't know. I don't know the names of my birds. Looks a little trashy. Is someone like camping over there? Of course. Do we ever find a spot that's not trashy, right? I guess it's like a fishing spot. But again, talking about being able to take the NC, even on little giddies like this, which again, I'm sure you can do on any bike, and I'm sure that's what most will say. But again, if the NC is just with that extra confidence booster, little adventure attitude, right? It just suits me nicely. And we're gonna go on some more, like I said, fire roads, but nah, you know, just getting to this point, I wouldn't have felt confident on the 300L. Getting to this, how far we are out now on the interstate, going 80, all that stuff. Gosh, it does it all. It does it all. Anyways, let's keep riding. It's probably gonna get windy again. I'll have to close down my visor. You know, before the Katrina, actually this casino used to be out there too. So both of these are just the old piers from the casinos. I forget what the one was back there, but this one, this Treasure Bay, used to be a pirate ship out there. It was actually really cool. I'm not really into casinos, but that was a cool one to go to. It was all themed and everything. Now, as you can see, it looks pretty lame, in my opinion. Again, I don't do casinos though. So now we're gonna get off the coast, jump on this highway up here, take that up, and hopefully find some dirt trails. And there is a lot of stop and go traffic down here today, Saturday. So I guess everyone's out. It's a decent day. It's supposed to rain. Here's some sirens. I don't know if they're coming from behind us or around us. I think in front of us. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Anyways, it's supposed to rain today, so it's breezy. A little brisk. Not cold. Not hot. Decent day. It's windy. That's the only thing I don't like. It's windy. The other great thing about the NC, I don't know if you guys can see from the NC. I'm getting about 59.3 miles to the gallon. So roughly around 60. Let me lower my visor. And hopefully you guys can hear me better. I love this little turn right here, just taking it around off the coast. A little gusty because of the wind today. The casino. Then you got the minor league stadium right here. I think season's about to start actually. Let's see. No practice. Yeah. Nice little route, but now we're getting off the coast and we're gonna cut this. A lot of people down there today. And you can see a lot of people coming up here. So it must be a lot of people just out riding the weekend. I am not sure how loud it is for you guys, wind noise, but I'm getting a lot of wind noise in my helmet. To attach this GoPro mount that I have, it's attached right to the chin right here, one of these deals. I showed it in my last video. I had to remove the chin guard or the chin cover, I don't know what you call it on the helmet, the little thing that goes underneath, chin pad maybe, I don't know. Anyways, had to take that out, so it's letting a little bit more noise in. When I'm going these high speeds, I'm staying with traffic. Obviously, you see, you're going up there a bit, but trying to keep up with traffic so no one's riding my tuchus. And again, it's like every little thing, it goes on and on, telling you the reasons why I love the NC so much. It's like a Swiss Army knife. Right? That's what I think it is. Right? We kind of think I talked about Africa Twin. I really want Africa Twin. I really do. But it's such an expensive bike. I feel like I'd be so worried to take it off-road and really beat it up. But I feel like that's a really nice, versatile, multi-purpose bike right there. Again, a little bit expensive, so I think I'd baby it more than I should. I don't know. There's another bike I'm actually looking at. You guys like, dude, you're nuts. Alright, metal bridge. Not bad on the metal bridge at all. You feel it sway a little bit, but I'm talking an absolute little bit. I feel it sway more in my car than I do on the bike right here. And going at these higher speeds right here, just keeping with traffic again. I'm not speeding or anything or going crazy, just keeping with traffic. Again, it's so nice. Yeah, I feel the wind pushing me a little bit, like you're gonna on any bike, right? If you get that gust, you're gonna feel it on any bike. And I feel it, but I still feel very planted to the road. I still feel like I'm one with the road. I still feel confident on the road, which is what I really like. And I did not have any of that on the 300L when I was riding stuff like this. And I like doing stuff like this. I love doing stuff like this, but I also like hitting trails, you know. So I'm gonna miss some of it with the 300L, with that big trail, serious trail riding, but I think I enjoy a lot of this more. I don't know, I only got how many miles? I'm only at 522 miles here, so I got a lot more, you know, riding to do on this to really kind of see how I sit. And I think by next video, I'll be able to talk about that. But again, we're going to take this road up here, and I believe I'm going to be able to find a back road to get to some dirt roads, and we'll just see how it performs on some of those as well. So now that we are on our dirt roads here, this kind of sums up the NC750 for me to a T. I've been on the highway today, I've been on these city roads today, and now I'm on these service roads or fire roads or just dirt roads, whatever the heck they're called. This actually goes up to one of the dirt bike trails and one of the bike trails, but just riding stuff like this, again, being able to mix all of that up on this one bike and be comfortable, confident, and really bumpy on it all, you know what I mean? It's awesome, and that's why I absolutely love it. I don't want to class this video right there. Let me tell you what, guys, taking sharp turns on this on broken gravel like this, not very nice. Not so. Yeah, the slow turns, I'll take the turns slow, but I can get up to 40 on this perfectly comfortable. The 300 used to dance around on me a little bit more, maybe because of really big knobby tires. So sure, some replacement tires would have done great, but in these turns, I like to take them a lot slower in the NC. But again, like I was saying, I don't want this to be a review of the NC. Maybe I'll do a video of that, but I think I need a little bit more time. 500 miles, I don't think is really enough time to truly review a bike. I don't know, maybe it is. I think 500 might be that limit right there, right? 500 miles for that review. You already know the outcome, right? I love it. this is what I want to do. I want to tour with this bike. You know, I want to go places with this bike, moto camp. I want to put luggage on the back, you know, do some moto camping, go catch some sights, you know what I mean, and just ride on the bike, take those back roads. And if I come across a road like this, heck, let me take it. And we can get a little more rough than this. You know, we definitely can get a little more rough than this. We don't want a lot of that deep mud or super soft sand, but we can handle a lot. You know, it's just such a versatile machine. I stinking love it. I really do. Now, in my last video, someone commented that since I got the DCT, they said DCT is just a scooter because you don't have to shift. I disagree with that, man. I understand there's some diehard bikers. I'm pretty new in this scene, you know what I mean? But you got to think about like a 5-speed car and then an automatic car, right? All of us 99.9% of the time choose the automatic. You know what I mean? I think I've owned a lot of 5-speed vehicles, cars. And the only reason I ever bought the 5-speed is because it was cheaper. You know what I mean? And kind of talking about this one, the DCT, it actually cost a little bit. I forget the exact amount on how much the DCT costs more than the manual. And I was thinking about the manual, and I'm really glad I didn't go with it, because this DCT, again, when you're into town, you don't got to do that when you're not stop and go traffic. You still get to enjoy the sights in your ride rather than focusing on that release point, that throttle, this, that, or the other. You know, you really get to enjoy every bit. Let me get out of the ruts. Every bit of the ride, no matter if it's stop and go or just steady going. I love the DCT, and if I get an Africa Twin ever, it'll also be the DCT. So this is a dirt bike trail, and again, this is, oh wow, look, it's all sorts of flooded out up there. I would have went there if it wasn't so flooded, and those are a little bit too heavy for this because it drops off pretty drastically. Someone's got their dirt bike out though. Yeah, so I was gonna do some of those, but I think we'll pass it. There might be one up here that we can kind of cut on to. Is this it? Let's see where this goes. Hopefully it's not too sandy. And I know a lot of you would probably say, well, you can do this on just about any bike. It's how much will you take that bike and really just get it out there, you know? Could you do this on like a Honda Rebel? I don't know, man. I wouldn't think so. Maybe if you're that experienced, but this just has that perfect riding height. Oh, some people have been out here riding. So, again, just being able to do stuff like this, like everything we have done here, is exactly what I want to do. I'm a slow, easy goer. Nothing crazy. I don't know if I ever went down this trail. Starting to get pretty sandy here. Could you imagine hitting this right here, guys? Oh, this is going to drop off. Hitting this, just launching. Ooh, little sand, almost got a little sideways there. little sideways, had to put my foot down. And that's the thing about the 750, especially when you talk about it comparing straight up to the 300, is the weight, right? The 300 weighing so light. This one, I think it's close to 500 pounds, maybe a little bit under 4 something, you know. It's a much heavier bike, you know what I mean? It is definitely much heavier, and you feel that, especially on the trails. Like the 300, you're just, again, like I stated in my last video, zipping it and whipping it. Let's see, let's go here. Oh, and like when this one goes out of, you know, you feel it spin out. You can, okay, so we're gonna turn around right here again. I just want to do a little show right there, but when you feel it spin out, here's another thing right here, guys. Like when you get into pickles like this, it's hard to really just get the bike and maneuver it around. I find myself having to get off it sometimes, but again, no biggie whatsoever. Right back at it, put her in drive, and there we go. You know, I just washed this bike the other day. Now I'm gonna have to wash it again. I hate washing cars and bikes. Yo, this GoPro, like, why isn't it staying stable? This other one, let me tighten it. Oh, good night. I can't tighten it anymore. Huh, interesting. I used to use this mount on the 300 and it was always stable. I don't know why it's losing it here. I don't know. I wonder what some people say, some guys coming down here on their dirt bikes. You see me on this stallion. There's a dirt bike trail right there. So as you're seeing, even with this trail here, guys, it's a very capable bike. Are you going to get extreme on it? No, you're not, and I don't expect to. I never thought I would. But I could do this. I could go places, and that's what I like doing. I like going places. I'm not wild. I'm not a crazy person on a bike. You know what I mean? I want to go places, and I don't feel like the NC is going to hold me back too much. You know? Yeah, there's going to be some limitations, but not many at all. All right, so getting back to our regular road right here. Good to go? Good to go. Traction control kicking on. That was pretty cool right there. When I was going up that hill trying to go, traction control kicked on, and I can go into the settings right here and I can disable all that. Again, I like it. If not, my back end would have probably went spinning out a little bit, you know. I love those little things kind of keeping me in check and just looking out for me. I don't know, I like it, you know what I mean? The other thing I like is that this GoPro Hero 10 has not overheated on us yet. I don't know if it's because we got it out in the wind or what. I don't know why it started moving so much when we were back there on that trail. It usually stays pretty steady. What is this? This is another one that's just a fun little dirt trail, yeah, you know, we'll do that another day on this. I'm sure this video is already getting super long, so I'm just sitting here yakking as I always do, riding, talking. I love it. Oh, easy on the turns though. That's where you start feeling it loosen up on you a little bit on a turn. But on here like this, very nice and stable, very confident. Even doing that on the 300, I felt way out of place. Let's watch for these turns here though. Last thing I want to do is slide out. And we're about to get to the main road. So there we go, our first adventure on the NC750X DCT. I absolutely love it. Hope you guys are having a blast coming along with these adventures on these. We have so many more to do with them, so many more videos, so many more places to go. I feel like I can go so many more places now that I have this. Again, we're gonna review it. We're gonna talk about, do I miss the 300L? But again, right now we're having an absolute blast with this. I just absolutely love it. I mean, let's just take a look at it after we just hit those trails. Mud caked up down there. Ah, man, what a blast. This bike just has my name written all over it. I love it. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell, follow on social media, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye now.